Hey everyone, welcome back to another vlog here on the channel. I hope you're all having a great day. It is June 2nd, 2023 and it's 9:46 a.m. in the morning, and I've been up since like 7:30, which is quite unheard of because usually I wake up like at 8 sometimes, but 7:30 seems the perfect time to start my summer season, my summer vibe, in my Speak Now era, because honestly, there's a lot of things this summer that I want to do and I want to share and I want to vlog, and I'm just generally just very excited just for, you know, the next 6 months, because we are literally halfway done of 2023, which is insane. And I don't think I've vlogged that much in this year, so I think from now on for the next 6 months I want to like really challenge myself to post more vlogs and more content on this channel for you all, just to kind of have a little variety, you know. I do gaming on the side on my other YouTube channel, and I also do vlog here and art stuff, which I have not done art in a very long time and I want to get back into it. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. But for the past month, and or basically the past 2 months I would say, I've been fundraising for 2 different charities. In April, I fundraised for Hope for Haiti, for their Hike for Haiti event, and then all throughout the month of May, I was basically fundraising for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And I was streaming literally every single day, basically from May 6th to May 31st, which was like 2 days ago. And in that span of a month, we've raised $8.2 thousand for the kids at St. Jude, which is absolutely insane. The most we've raised was $10,000 in 1 month, but $8.2 thousand is insane. So I had a lot of rewards and milestones that we've reached throughout the entire thing, and when people had donated a certain amount of money to the kids, I would write them a postcard and send it in the mail. And so I thought, today I write all the postcards that I need to write and then go to the post office later, because around like 2-ish or so, I have like this type of like workshop that I'm doing that I signed up for AmeriCorps, and I'm presenting what social media is all about and how to use it for your business, which I think is kind of cool and fancy, because I mean, social media is literally my job. It's what I do for a living, and teaching other people how to use it properly in a personal and professional way seems kind of fun, and I'm getting paid for it too, so kind of a win-win, I think so. But nonetheless, I also have to go to the grocery store, because I'm not joking, my fridge is empty. I have nothing. I have like water, lemons, which I should make lemon water. I should make lemon water. Either way, water, lemons, 1 apple. I have a bunch of vegetables like broccoli, corn, brown rice, and a lot of like rather like raw ingredients to make other things. But the thing is, I have all these raw ingredients but not the proper ingredients to make the full thing that I want. So I'm gonna go to the grocery store today around like 3-ish or so, just because that way I can go to the grocery store, buy everything in the store, stock up my fridge, and never leave my house for the next 3 months, because outside, public, talking to people, not my thing. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling because I have a lot of postcards I have to write. I have made some breakfast. I did make the rest of my sweet potatoes that I had in my fridge, and I just made a little air fry, you know, sweet potato moments with like some cinnamon and black pepper, you know, seasoning, salt, whatever you want to call it. So it's been a couple hours since I've done my workshop about how to use social media effectively for AmeriCorps, and that workshop was so much fun. I had a lot more fun than I expected, just because it was about a topic that I appreciated and was passionate about. But also, it was 45 minutes, so it wasn't too long or too short. just the right amount of time to breathe and take a nap right after. So this workshop was a lot more in like the professional setting because it was about AmeriCorps and social media and how to use it effectively with analytics and numbers and how to grow your business and your brand from a small following to a big following the right way. That is for you and your niche, and how to make it fun, but throughout the whole entire process basically. But this workshop was scary because there were so many people and I didn't know how many people were going to show up. It was like around like 45 people, and it may not seem like a lot, but it's a very big number, especially if you're by yourself talking for 45 minutes and it's just like you don't really know if the chat's going to be engaging, you don't really know if there's going to be like any buffer room. And for me, I'm like used to the whole chat being moving very fast and engaging and other things like that, but it's not a live stream. It's a Zoom meeting workshop type of thing. And I, as a person I am who's very interactive and love asking questions, I asked a lot of questions during this workshop. And the chat was very engaging. And I was very, very pleased about that. And it felt less daunting than it should have been. But anyway, that was a fun workshop. I got paid, and that was really fun because getting paid for what you love to do every day is kind of exciting. So since after the workshop, I did a few things like work on some YouTube videos. I wrote down a lot of recipes for my Notion board, and I also made a grocery list because I'm needing to go to the grocery store because I have literally zilch nada nothing in my fridge or my pantry. So I've made a long list of groceries that I need to get today so I don't pass out and I can eat some lovely food. Because I'm thinking tonight what I might do is make lentil loaf. Like I can make meatloaf, but I don't like ground beef or red meat or anything like that, or it's not as much. And I have a lot of green lentils. So I'm probably gonna make lentil loaf with air fry carrots and potatoes because I found this recipe online and I really want to try it today. So I might do that, either lentil loaf or lentil sloppy joes. One of the two. I really gotta use up all of my lentils because I have way too much and I need to figure out how I'm gonna use them all. So we'll see what I make today. I will take you along the journey, of course, making one of the two, but also at the grocery store. So let's do that and get it done. Okay, so I am back home after a long trip at the grocery store, and let me tell you, I am hot and bothered because it is 90 degrees outside and it has not turned down at all. But I just got home from the grocery store and I thought we'd do a little grocery haul since we have not done one in the vlogs in a very long time. Plus this one is more of a huge one and I have a lot more to share. So let me show you what I got. I went to Aldis, which was like the main store that I went to, and then I went to Walmart, which had a few things that I needed that I could not get at Aldis because apparently Aldis has like 5 and I only needed like 1 thing. Like I needed 1 onion and Aldis had like 10. And I don't need that many onions. So nonetheless, I got myself some sweet potatoes, some pink lady apples, mixed bell peppers. I've got 2 red and 1 orange, some lovely steak fries because fries are great. And I realize I have a lot of potatoes, but that's okay. The more potatoes, the better. I got honey golden potatoes, which are the smaller ones, sunburst golden potatoes, which are the mixed ones, 2 bags of the California medley vegetables, pasta, mixed greens, make some lovely salad one of these days, extra firm organic tofu that I got from Aldis, extra virgin olive oil, 2 of the strawberries because you can never have too many strawberries, plus summer season, time for some more chopping of the strawberry vlog segments, which I cannot wait. I love cutting fruit on stream and also on like vlogs, so you're gonna get the cutting content of the fruit and veggies. I've got 2 small rounded red tomatoes, rosemary, taco seasoning, ground cinnamon because I ran out, thyme, which honestly it smells really great and it's very good for like other things, so thyme. I got honey because shape of a bear and honey is good. Vanilla extract because I ran out and I realized vanilla extract is very expensive, so use it wisely. Don't be crazy like I do and just wing it and eyeball it and pretend nothing ever happened. 2 boxes of vegetable broth for my rice and all my other recipes that I'll be making this week. 2 things of blackberries because you can never have too much fruit. Fruit is very good. And then I got orange juice, vegan butter, ketchup, unsweetened applesauce from Simply Nature, sour trolley gummy worms that are already open and they're very, very good. I cannot stop eating these even though fully well I should not be eating these, but you know what? I don't care. They're very good. I've got some street taco tortilla wraps that are the sweet Hawaiian. So these should be very, very good and tasty when I make my lovely burritos with my rice. Oh, my tofu, that's what I'm using my tofu for. I'm making burritos, vegan burritos with tofu, rice, black beans, and a few other ingredients that I can't remember. But I think I'll make them in my next vlog. However, it's gonna be really good. I'm so excited to cook this week. I've got 2 things of barbecue sauce that are the original from Great Value. I've got ground nutmeg because if you watched my streams before or follow me on Instagram, you probably would have seen that my parents and I have made vegan sweet potato pie, and the main ingredient is nutmeg. So I want to be able to make my own vegan sweet potato pie here so I don't have to share my pie, because we all eat everything in one day and I'm like, I need more. So if I'm gonna make one, I might as well make one here with all of my ingredients that I have. I have 1 onion, like I mentioned before. Aldis had like a bag of like 3 or 5, and I don't eat onions like that. So I went to Walmart and got myself 1 yellow giant onion, because that's all I need. And I don't really put onions on a lot of things, so this might last me for a while, but I have no idea how long. And last but certainly not least is our last bag. Now, I have, what's it called? Whole wheat bread from Aldis, 2 cartons of eggs that were only $1.18 each, which is not that bad considering of what was it like a couple months ago, because I'm not joking. Eggs at Aldis was like $2 something each, or like $3 something each, and I was not having it. I went zeep bop beep bop boop over to Kroger's, which was like $1 for, I don't know, 2 cartons of eggs. But basically that is my entire grocery haul, and I have so much stuff on my counter that I need to put away in the fridge so it can stay cool, good, and calm and collected, because I think tonight what I'm gonna cook is green lentil sloppy joes, and I want to vlog all that. So I'm gonna do a little time lapse of putting all my stuff away in the fridge over here, so that way I can get to cooking and kind of wind down, because it is too dang hot outside and too dang hot in here. So we gotta get to move on with a lot of things. time to eat dinner. Even though it's like 10:49 p.m., I am hungry. I am ready to make food, sit down, relax, and fall out for the rest of the day because it has been overwhelming, but in the best possible way. But while I was putting all my stuff away, I've decided that I wanted to make vegan sloppy joes by using all of my green lentils that I have. 1 cup of green lentils, well rinsed. Okay, so I'll do like 1 cup of green lentils. That seems good enough to me. I'm gonna put them in the saucepan, that way I feel like they can go somewhere. So as you can see, the sloppy joe is officially done. I've decided to keep it very light tonight since it is only 12:02 a.m. and I've cooked a little bit longer than intended, but that's okay. It tastes very good, it smells very good, and I cannot wait to eat it so I can fall out on the couch and wake up in the morning and get started with my day. But before I actually end my vlog, I want to be able to do my Duolingo. And if you don't know Duolingo, it's a language app that you can get on your mobile phone. You can go on the website, sign up, it's free, and it's completely wonderful. They have tons and tons of languages that you can learn from: Spanish, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Leon. Like, there's so many different things. And I'm currently learning Spanish right now, and I'm trying to set a goal for myself to have a 60-day streak and see how long it takes me to learn Spanish, how far I can get, and how can I really use it in my day-to-day life and, you know, have fun with it. So Spanish is my current language right now because I feel like it's the most easiest to learn and a lot more fun because with Duolingo, they have podcasts in that language, they have different topics, stories, etc., and they have blog posts on how to like be more consistent with it. So as you can see, I'm on section 1 as a rookie on Duolingo, and I'm currently learning Spanish on unit 4 to describe your family. And I think that's kind of really cool. I'm almost close to like this next story that they have on the app, and I love how interactive it is. It's very fun. It's kind of like a game in a way, but they have so many units and I feel like it's gonna take me forever. But the best part about this is I'm able to learn at my own pace and not rush through everything unless I want to, you know, keep going and keep going and keep going. But nonetheless, I think This is going to be a healthy habit for me daily to learn a new language and be consistent and have fun and just try new things this year that I haven't tried before in the past. So let me go ahead and do my unit 4. It says describe your family. I think this is actually lesson number 3 out of 4. And it says how to greet people. So, I don't know. I always try to make sure that I'm doing this like 3 to 5 minutes a day during the day, either in the morning or at night or somewhere mid in the day before I go to bed. That way I feel like it's still fresh in my mind.
English.
Yay, I speak Spanish.
Disculpe.
Oh, also they have like where you have to like speak the word, and sometimes it doesn't always do the best for me, but I always try. Disculpe. Okay, excuse me. Disculpe. Disculpe. Excuse-moi. Oh, also what I've done is I've turned my phone, like text-to-speech text keyboard from English to Spanish, so I would like type in Spanish sometimes, and I forget that I'm still typing in Spanish instead of English. And I hardly know English half the time because I don't even know what I'm saying.
Juan, ¿tú hablas inglés?
Juan, do you speak English? Yes. ¿Tú hablas inglés?
Español.
Oh, español, not English. So like once you complete a lesson on Duolingo for whatever unit you might be doing, it says lesson complete with a little, you know, graphic of an owl and a person. But then it also tells you your XP level that you've gained from that unit, how much time it took you, and also your score. And of course it gives you like a daily quest has been completed. You can always claim rewards, you can get gems, and now it says good week. I think you can make it into a perfect week for next week. 30-day streak is complete and I'm very happy. So tomorrow, basically on Saturday, I will be doing day 38 and I cannot wait for that. Now with Duolingo, they have like a bunch of like quests you can do and like monthly quests. Right now they have a June quest for Duolingo's birthday for the app itself. And there's 27 days left in this quest and I've only done 2 out of 30. So I need to continue to do like my morning one, my night one, and also do some like daily mistake exercises as well to kind of keep track of everything. But this has allowed me to stay consistent, learn a new language, make friends who also learn on Duolingo, and just bond over that. So this has been really fun, but nonetheless, I will see you all in the morning. Good morning everyone, it is the next day and I'm here to actually end the vlog here because one, this vlog is way too long and I feel like we always need to end on a good note by doing the quote of the day. Today's quote of the day comes from We the Urban, as per usual, always on Instagram. If you don't follow me on there, it's just springsims, link down below. But they've said, respect your limits, intuition, health, boundaries, heart, journey, and worth. I believe that is so good to know because, you know, people are wackadoo crazy and we know who we are. We know how to, you know, set our own boundaries, our own limits. If we can't do something, that's okay. If people can't respect that, they gotta shoo away and get out of our lives. So respect your boundaries, respect your limits, respect your intuitions, respect your heart. Your heart is what's keeping you alive. So protect yourself, protect your heart, respect your heart. You know, if people are doing you dirty, they gotta shoo away. They gotta get out of your life. It's not what we need. All we need is positivity, kindness, and love in the world. But nonetheless, that is pretty much what the quote of the day is. And if you want to go check out We the Urban, I will link that down below as well. And I feel like I'm getting better at vlogging. I wanted to do like a one-day vlog where I just kind of vlog throughout my life of what I'm doing in one day. And I feel like this turned out pretty well, I think. I don't know. So I hope you all have a fun day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you all next time. Bye!